So here is let's see, I have created a gem known as Florist, which is in my labs. So we can go ahead and look how it works. It's all the way here. If you can see, there's Florist. It has a bin file which has actually I put my code in the run. Like it requires a relative which is environment config, environment in config folder, which you can see here actually requires all the files that we need to execute our code, which is in lib Florist, and then you can see all these files here. So let's go ahead and start my gym. CD labs and then CD Florist, and okay, so to run I type ruby bin / run. So it's asking me a question, how would you like to see would you like to see today's best deals, and I will say yes, or I can put yes, both of them. Welcome, which one would you like to see? Birthday for B, get well G, anniversary and love A, and sympathy S. I'm just gonna put the birthday right now, and now it prompts me another thing. So it actually pulls script some data from the birthday page in florist.com, and it takes so this message which shows you that you are, it's actually a title of the page that I pull here, and it says like you're in birthday flowers, florist delivered birthday bouquets, birthday gifts. Would you like to see best deals as of today's date and time? And please type yes or no, and I'm just gonna type yes. And so it's showing me all the deals. Like I can show you with the mouse up. So all these, it shows me the bouquet description, and then it also shows me the price, and it's also prompting me to give me the which one would you buy, please provide a number, and I provide 31, and it says the yellow rose bouquet, which I put 31. You can see bouquet 36 stem, vase included, will be delivered soon, please pay $149.99. Now let's just go do it again one more time to show you some other aspects of the program. And I put yes, and it asks you to do the birthday. Right now this time I go to get well, and then see the same. Now it comes up with a different message, different title. Would you like to see the best tip? And I say no. So it's how can we help you? Do you want to go back to the previous menu, yes or no? And I said yes. So it will actually take me to the previous class, and it will keep starting asking me the same question again, and I put again get well soon, and then this time I put yes. So it gives me everything. For example, now I am gonna pick the deal on number 13th, which is a lavender field mixed flower bouquet, and the price is $39.99. So the deal was at number 13. Okay, just to make sure. So it's 1-3, and these flowers will be delivered soon, please pay $39.99. So let's go ahead and look at the classes and how I did everything. This is for right now. This is the environment.rb. The the run file will actually execute and will require this environment. And secondly, it will make a call to florist CLI .new. So there's a class florist CLI. It's gonna make a object, and then upon that object is gonna give a call to the function of that class. So let's go and see what is that class. So it's actually here in our CLI. So if you can see, this is a class Florist CLI, and in the call method I prompt the user for a question, which deal, and then I get their answer, and takes us. Actually, what I was thinking to do extra was like I should have put like, in case if they put something else, so I should be putting like something like else something and quit or exit the program, but I did not. But I'm gonna do that as a next step. So anyway, so it will take us to today deals, which is right here. It gives us welcoming welcoming, message, and it prompts user to insert something. For example, we, like I show you, I put the B. When I put that, then it goes to list option. There's another function, and so it will be called list option, gets this input from the today's deals, and then uses the case structure, and it transfers the input to uppercase. What it does, like if you have put the B uppercase anyways, it's gonna take it. If you have put the lowercase, so if this, with this method, we are making sure each time the input that we are getting, we are matching it with the right thing. So in case like I put the lowercase b, so it automatically transfers it to uppercase B, and it matches with B. What happens at this point, it calls the class birthday.new, which is in birthday.rb. so let's go. What happens in this class? In this class, when we call, it has an attribute accessor, which is all, and then it has two modules that it uses. Also, it has a base path, which I manually provided, and I took it from the florist.com website, their birthday, but from their birthday like page. Let's just go ahead and see the florist.com first. Okay. Okay, so this one is the birthday page. So you can go ahead, you can see all these deals that we have here. So actually this is what I get when I execute my code, all these flower names with their prices. And just let's go back, and this was the URL that I used in my program. So let's go ahead, go back to our code. And so yeah, so in initializing, when we create a new object in this case, what happens, I have make it way too simpler, like I did like most of the stuff when it's initialized. So instead of calling some functions from here, I thought it's a good idea that I call everything here, and it automatically switches control between the functions. So I called scraping bouquet info, and I send this base path to that. So the scraping bouquet info is actually in scraper.rb. So this is a module, and then these are all they are instance methods. So I included the scraper in my birthday.rb as well. So scraping bouquet info takes that path, and then it uses Nokogiri, and then opens that path, and then since you see we don't have to require, it's a module, we don't have to require this Nokogiri here. It's actually in birthday.rb. Where is that? Oh, it's okay, we don't have open. So I welcome text, what I do, and I use doc.css, and then title, I grab the title, and then we make it text to string, and then that's how we get like welcome, you are inside like this method. Let me show you. Okay, welcome, which one would no, not this one, this one. You are in the get well follower. This is something that is output of this this welcome text, which we actually display here. You are in this, and would you like see, and then I use the time and the date anyways, and then it asks the user to put some input. In case if they put yes, we're gonna go take them to today's deal. So today's deal is actually in birthday.rb, which you go back, is after initialize, and this method does pretty much all the scraping. So what it does, it actually opens the document, then it initializes this all attribute accessor with an empty array. what it does, it uses this doc.css, which is actually we are scraping the actual info. So we had classes which was row underscore product in that actual HTML page. To be more precise, I also saved those pages here and I can show you. So and it was row underscore product, and you can see, so we have these rows. So here we get actually here, this is the class that we see this class for every single where's my birthday. Every single that flower deal that we saw on that page has this class. So we use that, and what we do, like we scrapes we go to the image, and then we go to the attribute of image, which is title, and then we get the value for the same the other class price span, which actually has the prices of each one of them, and then we get the dot first start text. Here I explained because each bouquet has like a more like most of them has like 2 or 3 options, where one is $39.99, other is $59.99, the last is $69. So at this point the actual page what shows is the first price, so that's why I got the first price. And then also I declared a hash here, deals, which is an empty at this point, but when I get I assign like these symbols to the deal hash, like deals flower, and then I assign that the description to this one, and then deals price and the price to this one, and now we have a hash which has two keys, which is one is flower, the other is price, and now this hash is being pushed inside this array. So what we do, these things happen until end of the page, and it pushes all these info for each single picture inside this all array, and then we return this all. Now this was actually called, this today's deal was actually called by the what was that, it was scraper.rb. Yeah, so it's being called here. So what it's gonna do, it does the whole thing, and today's okay, so it will display everything to us. Now after getting this info, which is scraping bouquet info, this info will go back to the birthday.rb, where we actually right here now we got a full array of all the hashes. Now we call display deals, which is actually another in a module known as display by, because I put these two functions. At this point I forgot to mention the navigation, which was the next option, but I'm gonna discuss that later. So what we do here, we go display by.rb, and then it has this display deals, where we send in the form of deals, we are sending actually that array. And then this array that all we use the each method, and we get each deal, and then we display like we have displayed in most of the previous pages programs. So birthday.rb, okay, so initialize, okay, and then the scraper.rb, in case if you don't want to see the deals for this page, but it's because it takes you to navigation. So the navigation, it asks you a question, and it asks you that you want to go back to, because since you have said no to this option, like if you're in get well mode and you say no, I don't want to see, then it will take you, it will get your input. If you have said yes, what it's gonna do, it will just create a new object of Flores CLI class, and we'll make the same call that we initially make in our run class, right? So what happens, I don't know why, okay, and then after this is completely exits the code, otherwise I get the error messages. So I have to completely switch the whole control back to that CLI.orb, like here, and then the same things repeats. Where is this? Okay, and the other is I was in navigation, which is scraper.rb. Okay, yeah, I was here. It's sort of confusing. Anyways, or else it will give you a message that thanks for visiting our gem and exits. Now another option that I have provided, it's in display by RB, which is like a buy method. Each time when the display deals, we will display a deal. At the end, it calls this function buy, and then it asks you which one you want to buy, and then using the same method, I just run the loop on all first I check it should be less than length. If I'm giving them wrong number, it's gonna give me please provide a proper number. Otherwise it will input all the information and I use gsub to subtract some of them. So for birthday it works perfectly fine, but for others I think I have to add some more code to fix this. So yeah, so this is my gem and I hope I pass. Well, I hope or even know then. Anyways, thank you so much.